The Outcast. This one was one of the first pieces I did for this series, which was, for me, 3 weeks ago. Seems like an eternity, but the storyline here is great. Is the nun, some kind of a religious person dressed in her garb, and this is the same person, and she's pregnant, and well, she's got one child, and she went and got pregnant again. In Who Will Cast the First Stone, where she's being cast out from wherever she is into this metropolis way in the background, which I have this very faded Last Chance. So you never know. In my mind, a lot of people said this painting was sad, and I didn't think it was sad. I think it was for her maybe getting away from some kind of religion or cult where she thought that this is what she wanted. It turned out not to be what she really wanted. In my heart, I feel that she'll be better off in a city, but I think that of most people, I think everyone should live in a city. So, but that's because I grew up in a city. So, and again, here's the Outcast piece. It still uses in 3 colors, well, 4 colors, including black and white, and 2 shades of gray. And the letters, again, O-U-T-C-A-S-T. Have a lot of style, and they have a lot of flow to them, and no blending, no blending, just a little bit of a highlight indication here and a dark indication there. And I did use some airbrushing in some of the fabric and stuff, but again, I'm trying to lean away from the airbrushing. Need for speed. So again, I wanted to have these elements, the 2 cars and the girl is going to have, I may come back and do this later, it's going to be a checkered flag that she's holding, but I know myself well enough that if I was going to get the checkered flag in there, I would try to wrap the checks into the fabric the way I indicate the fabric is folding and wrapping, and I was like, that alone might take 4 or 5 hours just to do, and then get the highlights back into that. And I knew I didn't have the physical time on a short month, so I just left her with holding this fabric just to convey everything on the painting. I wanted to convey this left to right kind of movement, so that's why I used the fronts of the cars. I was going to use the back of a car, but I only used the side profile. But even in the side profile, I indicated motion, and then the letters, they're influenced by a left to right style. There's the speed piece and the need piece, and these outlines I like, although I'm not so crazy about how I colored them. I was experimenting with a different kind of flow for this one, and before it got out of control, I just stopped and just said, let me just clean it and keep it nice and neat, and let the painting stand on its own. So again, I do like the painting, but all of my paintings, there's something that I would go back and fix, but I think most artists could say that. At some point you just have to go on. The interracial threesome, which this was actually the concept for the threesome was definitely something I wanted to do in this series, and then the word interracial kind of was popping up here and there, and I thought how it wouldn't be funny if I combined the 2 ideas and make them into one piece. So there's this subtleness of, there's a guy kissing, the 2 girls kissing, and the 2 girls, their nationality is ambiguous. Like somebody told me the girl on the right looks Asian, but except for her hair, and the girl on the left looks Latin except for her hair. And well, we know the guy in the background is dark skinned, which could, he could be one of thousands of nationalities. And the girl on top, she's looking to the right, he's looking to the left, and it says taboo. And there's a lot of staring, and there's a lot of posturing, and there's a lot. But overall, I think this painting really feels the most like a noir piece out of all the pieces that I did, and the colors, I think, really work really, really well. And I mean, this piece is something I'm really, really happy with. I really love the way this piece came out. This is definitely one of the pieces that I probably won't touch ever again. I may put a little highlight in this hair. I wanted to do that before, but again, I had some time constraints. But I'm really happy with this piece, and I could actually even almost hang it in my home and live with it, you know. And the sexual overtones and the questioning, and you want to. Well, I'd like to convey messages with my paintings, so.